Beloved movie star and former pro wrestler Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has a body that won't quit. Considering how many action movies he starred in, his adrenaline must constantly be pumping. So what does he have to eat to keep his muscles so huge? Let's take a closer look at how Johnson really feeds his famous bod.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Fitness fanatics are always talking about the importance of lean protein, and it would seem The Rock has taken this to heart. When he's in muscle-building mode, Johnson sometimes eats a whopping 52 ounces of animal-based protein in one 24-hour span. And one of his top choices is fish. His muscle-building diet calls for 36 ounces of cod a day. Considering that the FDA calls 4 ounces of fish one serving, that means our guy is chowing down on 9 servings of fish a day, far more than the 2 servings per week recommended by the USDA's Choose My Plate guidelines.
It is a lot of food, yeah. I'm a growing boy.
The Rock may be a protein fiend, but he definitely doesn't shy away from carbs. He revealed on Twitter that when he was training for the movie Hercules, he tried out something called the 12 Labors Diet for 22 days. In addition to tons of protein, it calls for 5.5 cups of white rice a day. Usually, you'll hear fitness types talking about the evils of simple carbs like white rice, but The Rock is above all that. He needs his carbs, and he wants them in the form of light and fluffy white rice. That being said, if you're not a totally ripped action hero who works out a bazillion hours a day, the USDA recommends no more than 3 to 4 ounces of refined grains a day. When he's working on building muscle, The Rock starts his morning with a modest 2 eggs. Sounds totally reasonable, but that's of course not enough for this ripped protein hound. It's his last meal of the day where he goes haywire, enjoying a massive 10-egg white omelet before trying to get some shut-eye. The 12 Labors diet called for 4 egg whites in the morning on top of that 10-egg white omelet at night. No matter what diet he's trying, chances are The Rock has several dozen eggs in his fridge at any given time. The Rock's cheat days still manage to be somewhat tame, relatively speaking. One of his favorite indulgences is sushi, and you better not hold the cream cheese and mayo. Johnson is all about the Philadelphia roll. Next up, 16 California rolls. Now that's living large. Another one of The Rock's fave treats? Pancakes. Time after time, he turns to banana and chocolate chip pancakes as his cheat day carb-up meal of choice.
Because I am the king of pancakes, in addition to sexiest man alive.
And he just can't help snapping a photo of these meals for Instagram. He often shares photos of these epic stacks along with this bit of wisdom: don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. And treat himself he does, often eating more than 5 pancakes at a time, smearing them with peanut butter and a healthy dose of real maple syrup for good measure. It's no surprise that he usually sticks to proteins throughout the day as a major part of his diet, but while everyone else is getting caught up in low-carb hysteria, you may be shocked to learn that The Rock is coolly and calmly ingesting a ton of grains every day. In one sample diet of what he eats when he's cutting, it's apparent that Johnson is anything but carb-shy. This meal plan includes 6 servings of cream of rice or 2 cups of oatmeal, 3 rice cakes, 1 cup of grits, 2 cups of brown rice, and 1 cup of barley each and every day. His muscle-building diet is a little different, but it still includes grain. He'll eat up to 2 cups of oatmeal and 6 cups of rice when he's trying to bulk up. Eating like The Rock would definitely be hard, but at least he wouldn't have to give up carbs. When most of your diet consists of savory proteins, vegetables, and grains, it's a blessing to be able to have something even remotely approaching sweetness. That explains why The Rock eats so many sweet potatoes, making them a part of his daily diet whether he's bulking up or cutting down. He usually eats them baked, but when his family chef is in charge, she'll cook up some baked sweet potato fries for a change. Johnson's not afraid to add his own touch, sprinkling on cinnamon and some liquid stevia extract for extra calorie-free sweetness. Compared to his cheat day meals, baked sweet potato fries are definitely a modest indulgence. They're also good for you, boasting tons of fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals in each serving. A body like The Rock's is constantly moving and working hard, and that requires a pretty regular influx of energy.
Every meal, I'm hungry.
Unlike most of us, who generally stick to 3 meals and a few snacks per day, Johnson eats between 5 and 7 meals a day. They're not little meals either. To keep himself going, The Rock has to eat heartily, and his meals often contain at least 6 to 10 ounces of protein, a cup of grains or a baked potato, and a cup of veggies. He eats his first meal around 5 a.m. after he's done with his morning hour of cardio. Then he spreads the rest throughout the day to keep him optimally fueled. With an intense workout schedule that includes a few hours of working out a day along with various film and TV shoots, it makes sense that he's eating pretty much constantly to keep his energy up. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.